I asked them to take me to her village. It was a 6-hour journey. I went to their village and we began to pray. I was speaking parables because they might be listening to me. We began to pray. Then my eyes now opened. I saw what was wrong with my sister and I knew she would not survive.
You're watching One Sound, the outpouring of the Spirit, a space for revival, truth, spiritual depth, and the call back to God's standard.
Now, I don't know if you can take what I want to say. I'm not sure you can take it. One of our members those days that believed in me, I think apart from my wife, the next person that believed in me most, my wife is my number one. She believes, yeah. So we had this lady, she believed in me. She took the faith was too much. In fact, she believed that if I come and say it, it will just happen. So she was afflicted. If there was anybody that I desired to be loose from infirmity, that was the lady. We prayed, we fasted, we prayed. I left Lagos. Those of you that know Lagos, I left Lagos, came to Benue State, called the lady, called her elder brother. I asked them to take me to her village. It was a 6-hour journey. I went to their village and we began to pray. I was speaking parables because they might be listening to me. We began to pray. Then my eyes now opened. I saw what was wrong with my sister and I knew she would not survive. Now, let me give you an idea. I speak in parables. I hope you know that our salvation was procured on the ground of the principle of substitution. It means that substitution is a spiritual possibility. It is possible for somebody to die in your place. Oh, you're not with me. Now, because you're not with me, I wanted to show you 7 spiritual laws, and God normally exploits those laws. Okay? But in redemption, God exploited the principle of substitution. It's not only God that exploits that principle, which is also exploited. A witch can I am from the woods, so just trust me. A witch can become old and he doesn't want to die. He doesn't want to die, the wizard doesn't want to die. What they do is that they will take someone and substitute in their place. And it is possible because the realm allows it. There are 7 principles that the realm allows. Are you with me? So substitution is a very powerful principle. That was the principle that the spirit realm can allow, that God exploited in order to achieve salvation. So he died in our place. And then when they screened him, they saw that there was no guile in him. They saw that he wasn't supposed to die. 2 courts had condemned him. The company of the Sanhedrin condemned him to death. The court of Pilate condemned him to death. Meanwhile, the Sanhedrin that condemned him to death was not on the basis of anything that was in the Torah. It was on the basis of a doctrine of necessity. It is better for one man to die than for a whole nation. Okay? Pilate, it was not based on Roman law that Jesus was condemned to death, because according to Roman law, he was not found wanting. You know, when you live according to the Spirit, no law on earth will be able to find you wanting. Only on the occasion of the service of your God. Are you with me? It was on the occasion of the service of their God that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were apprehended. Only on that occasion. There was nothing else. So you understand me now? In Africa, when somebody wants to conduct an election and is not a Christian, is not born again, he goes to the witches. He tells them, I want to become governor. I want to become king. Is there any arrangement you can make for me? You see, the witches are not, they are not implementing the will of God. In fact, where the will of God is not, that is where the witches operate. Someone that knows that God has rejected him, he now goes to the witches so that they can use manipulation to see how they can make him or her king. And those witches can give strange requirements. And one of the requirements can be that we need the blood of a pastor. How will I kill a pastor? It's through money. Take one big seed, bring the seeds to the shrine, we'll invoke demons on it, then you take that money and give it to the pastor. If the pastor takes it, as he's spending it, we have access to his blood. You know, most of you that collect money everywhere, you prophesy for money. Say, "Thus saith the Lord." God is not saying anything, you are already prophesying. You have not seen wicked people. If you have seen wicked people, you'll be a bit careful. I knew that person was not going to survive. Because what they did was that they came and gave the person a lot of money. And we're waiting for the person to spend the money. The business the person said he wanted to set up, he set up the business, but he could not run the business because there was no health to run the business. The blood was being drained. We prayed. But when I went to their village, I now knew, no, she's not going to survive. There are spiritual laws that demons exploit, that Satan exploits. And many times the people of God are unaware of these things. Jesus said, ought not this woman, being a daughter of Abraham, whom Satan has bound low these 18 years, be loose from my infirmity? She's not supposed to be bound, but Satan found a reason for her to be bound. She ought to be loose, but she was bound. She ought to be free, but she was in captivity. She ought to be wealthy, but Satan has found an inroad to bring an accusation against her. And right now she is sentenced to live in poverty and in lack, not because God ordained it so, but Satan found occasion against her. A lady came, and this lady was looking for the fruit of the womb. She was crying, and I knew she was serious. We now started praying. Then we saw a balloon just floating like that, and someone took a very sharp object and pierced it, and the balloon broke. And the Lord said, abortion, 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 abortion. Do you know that she did not tell the husband that she committed that abortion? She had that baby when they were from another place, another person, when they were wedding. And after the wedding, she went and removed it. And life went on. Now she wanted babies. And the door was closed. And the husband was there. So, how are we going to do this? I said, lady, please stop crying. The Lord has pronounced you guilty. She said, guilty? And she was behaving as if she doesn't know what I'm talking about. You are guilty of an abortion, and you committed the abortion. And you have not told your husband. The man wanted to. I heard him. I said, please, calm down, calm down. She now knelt down and started confessing. And then the man cried, but he forgave. Then I said, okay, now you have your son. You have your son. You don't know how powerful a simple confession is. He said, with your mouth you will be justified. With your mouth you will be condemned. I am telling you about concrete spiritual matters. I'm a missionary from Africa. I have seen devils, demons, how they operate. Not from books. Practically. I have seen angels that defend people, that protect people. And before this service comes to an end, you will know that the things I say are true. You cannot be someone that wants to move with God, but yet you don't like truth. No. The way God does his things is that he uses truth to prepare you for what grace will bring. He that covereth his sins shall not prosper. She just a little confession to her husband, and then the man blessed her. They were both crying. Okay, now you have your son. The son was there, but he could not enter. He could not enter. He could not enter. He could not enter. Could not enter. There was something blocking that level of blessing. And that's how, because most of us don't have spiritual eyes to see how the realm of reality, how prayers are answered, how wars are fought, how destinies are redeemed, how new functionaries are released. Because you have not seen it, you think it does not exist. Time is a lie. Because a day will come when time will be casted out. So we see another reason why someone can be a victim. Satan can have strong reasons against the person. And because it is legitimate, the court of justice, the court of judgment, the court of equity will not be able to proclaim a release, discharged and acquitted, because Satan's claims are true. Do you understand that? So there's an issue of blood guilt. And just in case you are in this place today, you committed an abortion at some time, I will lead you in a prayer. Yeah, don't cry and don't run away. Don't run away. When truth begins to haunt you, don't say, no, hey, I have seen people like that before, that ran away from truth. They say I was too hard. 12 years later, they came almost half dead. They were bringing them back. Satan has dead. Do you understand that? Don't run from truth. Run to it. Don't run from God. Run to God. If you ever miss it, run to God. Run to him. Don't run from him. I'm not telling you this as a living perfect master. I survive by the grace of God myself. But I've known God a little to tell you, he one of the machinery he uses to beautify his people is truth. If he wants to restore, it will be on the ground of truth. So that guy came to me for counseling. He was full of himself. He was looking at me like this, trying to find fault. I pleaded with Jesus and he showed me mercy. He showed me mercy. When I confronted, the details that I brought was too strong that he shouted. And I gave him wisdom on how to come out of the curse. Until today, he has not come out because he didn't do what I asked him to do. Can we go on in this? Because you are already sad. So, okay, let me stop. I will not show you. Oh, you're already sad. This is how truth heals. It confronts. It exposes. If you give God half a chance, you will see that he wants to save to the uttermost. Are you there? A lady came to church and, told me that her finances are flat, everything is bad, this, that. She's never been this flat. Oh my God, nothing is working. So I went to pray. And when I went to pray, I saw a mermaid standing by the lady. And the mermaid was green in color. I said, what spirit did you submit? You went to submit to a spirit. He said, not really. When you start hearing people respond like that, then there's a serious problem. There is a city in Nigeria called Port Harcourt. All right, so if you are from Port Harcourt, let me see your hand. Okay, so those are the people from Port Harcourt. So they, I like showing you this so that you will know that I'm not just talking. I'm telling you facts. That was the city the lady was in. And the lady went to meet a televangelist that she considered to be a powerful preacher and went for counseling. And she was flat financially. What counsel did the preacher bring to the lady? That she will need to take a certain soap, take this soap, and go to the bank of the ocean and take your bath. And she went to the bank of the ocean 12 midnight to take her bath. I was seeing her with a mermaid. Meanwhile, she did that so that she can get wealth. The reason why the wealth did not come is because the mermaid was expecting an offering. She did not have the courage to offer the offering. And she was not willing to say the truth that she went to take her bath by the river until I saw a revelation. I am experienced enough in pastoring to know that not everybody that comes for counseling is sincere. A green-colored mermaid. She took her bath. That's one of the ways to sign up with those spirits. Spiritual washings. She did that from 12 midnight to 2 a.m. and ran away from the place. But the spirit began to follow her. Just like in this place right now. You don't believe me? Don't believe me. Don't believe me. There's someone that is in this place, in this congregation. Something like a serpent follows you. And you came here with that serpent. I don't know if you are aware or if you are not aware. But I'm announcing to you that while we were going in praise and worship, I saw this happen. It was right here in this auditorium. And I knew that one of the people that would need to be set free today need to be delivered from a serpentine spirit. Are you there? Sorry, I don't sound like an American preacher. I tried to change. I tried to change my accent. It didn't work. So, it didn't work. So let's do the hardline African rugged type of preaching. So I've been given a gift from the Lord. It's a gift of discernment of spirit. Through this gift, I can see into the realm of the spirit when the Lord chooses. Whenever, not every time. Not every time. I pray He will help me today, because He has already started helping you. At least I saw that serpent. I see into the realm of reality where there's no lie. Do you understand? You can't hide that one. It's bare. Everybody in the room can see that one. And sometimes I'm counseling somebody, I'm asking the person questions, and the person is lying. He doesn't know I can see what is hiding. So I'm now wondering, why are you here for counseling? It's only by truth that we can receive the best that is in the hand of God. How many of us want to relate with Him by truth? All right. So we do not know why Satan was able to find an advantage around a woman who was bent low. Now, I would like us to look at her condition critically, just in case we have medical people here. I was told by a medical personnel that her condition is called the curvature of the spine. The curvature of the spine. Doctor, I don't know if I'm in line. That she was bent like that for 18 years. Right? So, a medical personnel, my father in the Lord is a medical doctor. So he was the one that said that situation is called a curvature of the spine. And when Jesus was diagnosing her condition, Jesus did not request for an x-ray. The basis of diagnosis that Jesus used was the gift of discernment of spirit. When He scanned her, He saw that the reason why she was bent over was because of a spirit of infirmity. Now listen. It means that the demon spirit responsible for her covetous situation never went on leave. I want to show you how committed demons can be. For 18 years, the demon was not tired. For 18 years, the demon was not bored. How many of us in this place can continue doing the same thing for 18 years and not feel bored? Not demons. Demons can hold somebody by a hammer lock. You know, wrestling, there's something called hammer lock when the head is here. And demons can hold on to it for 15 years without letting go. They are very reliable. They are not like human beings that are unreliable. They don't get tired. They are motivated. If it's to bring injury and pain, they are self-motivated. So you are in a wrong place if you are thinking that demons will now suddenly become merciful to you. For 18 years, she was bent over. Bent over. Bent over for 18 years. Bent over. For 18 years, the demons were consistent. The demons never went on a break. The demons never went on vacation. They never said it's summertime. It's winter time. Consistently ensuring that people think this is how she was born. Jesus never asked for an x-ray. He traced the demon spirit that was behind the affliction. Every time, if you are going to operate in the healing ministry, you must be equipped to cast out devils, because casting out devils is part of the craft of working a miracle. When we see anomalies, most of the time there is demonic presence that is responsible. And today, demons will be casted out. We finished preaching and we stood outside. We stood in the green room. There were ushers doing what they were doing. There were people moving here and there. Then I said, everybody stand where you are, because I saw a sign in the spirit. Don't move, just stand where you are. And everybody stood. Then I began to describe what I was seeing in the spirit. And that one of these people serving here is carrying a heavy burden, and she's not aware. I began to cross that spirit, and the spirit let her go. She was standing like this. The spirit let her go and she fell off. She didn't know that she was carrying a heavy burden, and as long as she carried that burden, no man will look at her and desire to marry her. God will give us grace today, because the hand of the devil will be taken out in the name of Jesus Christ.